Hello, everyone. I'm Mandy Knapp, State Librarian of Ohio, and I'm so excited for you to learn more about the work of our library programs and development consultants. I myself was a library consultant earlier in my career, and I have firsthand knowledge about the great work that these folks are doing.
Hi there. I'm Evan Struble. I'm the Associate State Librarian here at the State Library of Ohio. And in my role, I have a great privilege of being able to administer how federal funds from the Institute of Museum and Library Services, IMLS, are used here in Ohio to best support all of Ohio's libraries. Those funds, called LSTA funds, Library Services and Technology Act funds, are used in addition to programs, services, and grants. They're used to pay for and support a wonderful team of consultants. It is honestly the greatest honor of my life to be able to supervise this team of 7 hardworking consultants here that work for all of Ohio, some of which I'm sure that you have interacted with either through email or in person. They've worked with you at your library or you've seen them at library conferences. And I want to take just a few minutes today to emphasize, generally speaking, some of the work that they do and its importance in utilizing our federal funds in this way. First of all, we have a consultant dedicated to youth services in Ohio. This consultant is instrumental in bringing forth the National Collaborative Summer Library Program theme and all of the corresponding information that surrounds that theme. Libraries in Ohio aren't required to adhere to that theme, but a lot do. And we want to make sure that they are supported and understand how best to support their communities through this very important time, those really important summer months when community outreach is arguably at its highest. Our youth services consultant also works on training opportunities for Ohio's librarians, again, of all stripes, looking at K-12 librarians and even academic librarians that work with educators and other groups that might work with children, in addition to the more traditional work of public library staff. We also have a library consultant that is dedicated to providing strategic planning assistance to those libraries that need it. Typically, the libraries that reach out to us for strategic planning assistance are the smaller to medium-sized libraries that just need a little extra boost from us in terms of pulling together focus groups and coming up with community surveys and taking all of that data and putting it into digestible reports so that library directors can share with their boards and with their communities. It's a service that we offer for free, again, fully subsidized by federal funds, and we have an amazing library consultant that leads that work. In fact, I have 3 consultants that work on that work, but one of which works on it full time. We have a consultant on our team that works exclusively with training and continuing education. This consultant is always looking for ways to provide information that's of the moment and current to library staff around the state in terms of webinars, in terms of leadership programs that the library partners on to deliver each year, and one-off conferences and workshops as well. We're thrilled to have on staff a consultant that works with our technology programs, namely our Ohio Digital Library Consortia, our e-content consortia, as well as our Guiding Ohio Online program, which is a grant initiative that allows libraries that serve rural communities to hire a technology trainer on a contract basis. This consultant also works with libraries that have questions about their own technology capacity and how they might expand it to better serve their local communities. One of our team of consultants is wholly commits themselves to adhering to all of the federal rules and regulations that come with administering those federal LSTA funds. This consultant's role is critical here at the state library, as they are able to make sure that all of the reporting is turned in for the grants that are awarded. They make sure that every last dollar matches what our fiscal department has, and works with libraries as they draw up their own grant applications, and educates them on what makes a strong application. We have a consultant on our team that deals with the rapidly digitization of materials, not just historic materials, but also materials that are of the present day as well. This consultant is well versed on the standards that are required to meet the metadata requirements of systems where you might upload those digital materials. And this person is also a good one to consult when you're looking for outfits that you might contract with to do some of that digitization work for you. Finally, and as a great bookend to the first consultant work I mentioned, we have a consultant now that's dedicated to focusing on adult services. So we've long spent a lot of time cultivating and growing our work with youth services staff, and I'm thrilled that we're starting that work with adult services now as well, and library staff that serve senior populations too. So as we're getting that work off of the ground, we're pulling together committees and ad hoc discussion groups about trends that are focusing different facets of adult services, some of which involve social work angles, working with adults that have been recently incarcerated, and anything in between. And so I would say keep an eye on the various listservs as we're looking for more participants to speak with us about trends that you're seeing in serving adult populations, in particular specific subsets of adult populations. As Associate State Librarian, not only do I supervise this team, but I get to work in a lot of their day-to-day projects as well. And so it is so fascinating and eye-opening to learn about what it is that you folks are facing, what you're seeing grow and change with your constituent groups, with your communities. That education, it frankly helps develop and direct us here at the State Library as we look for new initiatives to bring to bear, and new grant programs and new training opportunities. And so I just want to end this video by saying thank you so much for being so generous with your time, and for being so forthright and sometimes critical with your feedback. It really is important that we hear that from you as we look to the future.